Well, Georgia is a very formidable opponent for us. We'll have to work hard here the next couple of days to try to see if we can get prepared for a very athletic team, great rebounding team. This time of year in our conference, rebounding so important, winning that battle. And that's been an area that we've been challenged in all year long. I was proud of the team for out-rebounding Alabama last night, but we won't be able to rest 1 second because Georgia's an outstanding rebounding team, very explosive weapons on offense, long, athletic, really big lineup. So a lot of challenges await us on Sunday, but we'll go to work hard today and see if we can get ready and prepare for a victory.
Last night, was that as well as you guys have played this season? And is that a win that you can build on moving forward?
We certainly hope. We need to build on it. There were, I don't know if we're ever going to feel like we've played as well as we can when we have these low shooting percentages in a quarter. Second quarter we just couldn't, get any shots to fall. And so I still think there's room for improvement there, but I thought it was probably the most tenacity we've had on defense in quite some time. And was really proud of that. So after coming out of last Sunday, we knew there were some things that we needed to correct, and a lot of that was from an energy and effort standpoint, and they really did that Tuesday and Wednesday and had a good practice yesterday ahead of the Alabama game. So I think that's the key for us right now. I think we just have to really be diligent about being focused in practice and executing in practice, and whatever we do in practice, will show up in the game. So that's what we'll be trying to do today.
What was it about Evelyn last night that she was more aggressive and intending to score more? She seemed like a different player.
Well, we did a good job of getting her the ball. She did a good job. We were much more patient as far as looking for the post and allowing that to happen. We went deep into the clock a few times and got her the ball at the end of the clock, which is just really good that we kept working to get the ball in there. And when I think Alabama was trying to make an adjustment during the game, double her, and then we would kick out, and then they couldn't get the double when we would come back in, because that's difficult when you're just trying to make an in-game adjustment. So the team did a good job. Our teammates did a good job of finding her. And then she played with tremendous poise last night. Just read the defense well. Made her shots, but most of them were around the basket, so that's good that she needs to make those. So just a great night, real aggressive on the boards. But I thought that all started in practice too. We really talked to Evelyn and Michaela both. They have to be our emotional beacons. We have to look to them for enthusiasm and optimism, and because the kids are younger, they're looking at those two seniors. And so I thought both of them did a good job there too, leading up to the game. So we just have to see if we can continue to practice well, and I think it will show up in games.
I think the energy and aggressiveness, is that what made the difference for you on the boards, and is it going to be the same thing against Georgia?
Yeah, it's going to need to be against Georgia, but it was. I thought the defensive energy, intensity, we were really flying around, helping each other a lot better last night than we had. Got caught flat-footed last Sunday so many times and let Texas A&M go one-on-one without anybody helping. We still got beaten last night on dribble penetration, and I'm afraid that's going to happen some. We're trying to get better at that. I think we'll be better in a month than we are now. But last night we took charges. We plugged some gaps with some help, and that all takes focus, attention to detail. It takes positioning, being in the correct position. Communication, things that we emphasize in practice really showed up last night.
Coach, you talked a lot about confidence with this team. How much does a big road victory do for the confidence of the team?
Well, we're always much happier after a victory than a loss. That goes without saying. So I probably shouldn't have just said that. But the confidence I really feel is going to come from practices. I'm trying to tell the team now, we're going to win these games on Tuesday and Wednesday and Friday and Saturday. That's when you're going to win those games. And that's what I felt like we did really well. We had enthusiasm. We had some some fire and some tenacity in practice on Tuesday and Wednesday, and I just can't overstate that. That's where this team has to take steps forward. We need to put together 2 good practices and a good game day practice Sunday and go out with enthusiasm, tenacity to beat a really tough Georgia team. They're playing really well.
How hard is it, especially with the younger players, to get them to buy into that? And they think, oh, the game is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Really, for a lot of players, I guess for all teams, the preparation going into the game is as important, if not more important.
Yeah, I just think as a teacher, probably in any industry, you're trying to develop young people and teach them what's going to help them ultimately be successful. And it's in that day-to-day commitment to your principles, your fundamentals, and so I just think it's a process, and man, we've had a really receptive group. I've been frustrated at times with them because of their lack of attention to detail. But what I have to do there, I just have to do a better job teaching them, and we're getting better. There's no doubt about it. Last night in the second quarter, when we were missing shots, I was telling the assistants, our offense is getting better. Our defense is getting better. So this team is improving, and I just think it's a daily message to them. I have to show up prepared. I have to show up as their coach, emphasizing the details and a commitment to fundamentals and our principles. And so I don't think it's anything other than a real commitment to daily teaching.
Anything else? Have you melted Mackenzie's mask yet?
Well, they say that we can't do that. That's going to release some bad toxins in the atmosphere. So we're going to have to maybe bury the mask somewhere in a cement hole or something. I don't know, but we hope the mask does not come back.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.